Hello, AM Sports here with me, Muftau Nabila Abdullah. The Black Stars, they have begun preparations for the next African Cup of Nations qualifier. This will be against Madagascar. About 23 players reported to camp, and Gideon mensah sat out of the training session, while AfCON Qualifiers was asked to train alone with the physical trainer of the senior national team. My colleague Lawrence Gideon was at the Accra Sports Stadium, and he has come through with this report.
The team arrived at the Accra Sports Stadium 15 minutes after 4 in their new team bus, with supporters already present to watch them train. Kamaldeen Sulemana, Ernest Nyama, and Ransford Yeboah-Konisdorfer, who were all named in the Black Meteors team for the Under-23 AfCON, joined the team's opening training session. Despite 23 players arriving at the Accra Sports Stadium, only 22 completed Monday's session, with Bechem United's Hafiz Konkoni undergoing a separate session with the team's physio. After a long season, there was a need to take things slowly in the opening training session, as the intensity was minimal, while there was also little ball work at the end of the day. As you can see behind me, the Black Stars of Ghana have completed their first training session ahead of the 2023 Africa Cup of Nations qualifier against Madagascar. The team opened camp on Monday, June 12, with 24 players reporting on the first day, Thomas Partey being the only player absent. However, at the Accra Sports Stadium, Gideon mensah was unable to train with the team, with Hafiz Konkoni also having to sit out after playing on the final day of the Bet Power Ghana Premier League on Sunday. George Watson led the training session at the Accra Sports Stadium, with Chris Hutton watching on. The Black Stars are set to return to training on Tuesday as preparations continue for the game. Reporting for Joy Sports, Lawrence Gideon from the Accra Sports Stadium.
And the Black Meteors, they have arrived in Cairo for pre-tournament camping ahead of the Under-23 African Cup of Nations that will be happening in Morocco. Ghana is in the group of the host nations, Morocco, and they are in the group of Guinea, Congo, for that competition, which is starting on June 24. The Meteors would also be playing a couple of friendly matches, one on June 15 and the other one would be on June 19. And the Black Meteors qualified for the tournament after overcoming Algeria in the last one of the qualifying series. Having drawn 1-1 away, the Black Meteors came back to Kumasi and won the other fixture 1-0, which ensured that they were able to qualify to participate in the tournament. The Under-23 competition serves as the qualifier for Paris 2024, which is going to be the Olympics game. Ghana hasn't qualified to participate in the Olympics games since 2004 and would be seeking to end about 19 years of waiting to participate in the competition. We talk Ghana Premier League now, and President of the Ghana Football Association, Kurt Okriku, he has said that Ghana football is alive. It's a message sent to critics who claim that Ghana football is dead. He spoke to Star Times after Mediama SC were crowned Ghana Premier League champions.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Beyond my expectations. Today, we have given a firm statement that we have the passion for our sport, we have the love for our GPL, and our GPL is alive. How would you describe the entire competition and the success of the organization of this season's Premier League? Again, I'll start my answer by saying that trust the process. It's important all of us trust the process and believe in the process. What we have seen this season has been an amazing journey. A season that enabled all of us to enjoy football at the highest level of quality. And on the final day, everybody sat on tenterhooks until the last minutes of our game. Ghana football is alive.
And I want to find out from you about this season's Premier League and the fact that Mediama is going to represent Ghana in Africa. You think they are going to be worthy representatives of our country in Africa?
I think that over the entire duration of the competition, Mediama stood tall. They were very, very competitive. The fans stuck by the team. And what we have seen today is a testament of the endurance and their belief and trust in their team. I would say congratulations to every member of the family. They deserve it.
And they earned a place to also participate in the next edition of the CAF Champions League. There will be Ghana representatives for that competition, and president of the club, Moses Alma Parker, he has said that they are going to be good ambassadors for Ghana when the next edition of the CAF Champions League starts later this year.
You can see, we've tried several times. How many times? 3 times. Consecutive times. We were on top and COVID came. We were on top and normalization also came. We go front and back. But today, God has made it. It's our time. And the title is in Takwa. Nana, this is how the world is. If you want good for yourself, there will be a lot of good and bad. Because the coaches, I was looking for a coach who will make me win the cup title. It was not coming. So I'll continue pushing. And it came to a point I said, no, let me go back to my coach. No, it's a revelation. Because Adote was part of our 2 glories. Yeah. The 2 FA Cup titles. Yeah. So I decided, no, why don't we bring this man back? Then we brought him, and God has given the cup to us. And I'm sure with your new stadium about to be completed, you are going to represent Ghana big time in Africa. Very, very big. Very, very big. We are going all out. We have to bring that chance for Ghana to be on top of the Africa competition.
They are seeking to break that jinx, and Ghana is also seeking to have many representatives in the next edition of the Olympic Games, which will be happening in Paris. The Ghana Swimming Federation organized a national swimming championship that would help them select some athletes and train them ahead of the qualifiers and the participation of the competition itself. My colleague Elon Benaya Dafiamapo was at the swimming event, which was staged at the Legon swimming facility, and he's come through with this report.
157 swimmers across the country gathered at the University of Ghana swimming court on Saturday, June 10 for the event. The event is organized once or twice every year to help select the best swimmers in the country for upcoming tournaments. According to President of the Ghana Swimming Association, Mrs. Delphina Kwe, this year's event is to help spot the best swimmers in the country for the Africa Games next year.
This competition primarily is to select our swimmers for the African Games next year. We are having this to select them because we need to get our swimmers ready and train them further to get them ready for next year's competition. The benefits of this is that, you see, all the swimmers in the country come on board, and then through that we are able to select the best out of them for future competitions, national competitions.
Chairman of the local organizing committee, Dr. Kwekwe Fosu, says the LOC is working with federation heads to prepare athletes ahead of the tournament next year.
It's really beneficial in the sense that we're going to get some of the swimmers selected for the African Games. And so at this particular point, the LOC is working with federation heads, and they're organizing some of competitions like this. And today, for instance, the federation president and the executives of the Swimming Federation, Ghana Swimming Federation, they've given us every assurance that out of this competition, they will be able to get their team list and advise the LOC on that.
Swimming coach and father of Ghanaian Olympic swimmer Abiu Jackson, believes Ghanaian coaches have to think outside the box to help their swimmers get to the next level.
There are many things that we could do, but I think that what is important now is that we coaches start to think outside the box and help them to move to the next level. Anytime swimmers are going to move to the next level, it will come out of the creativity and ingenuity of the coaches. So we would have to look deep and see how we move them to the next level. In terms of facilities, yes, we come from a country that is not endowed with sports facilities. We choose not to look at what we do not have, but to maximize the little that we have. And I think that one of the things that we can maximize is the coach's own productivity, and the way we bond with the swimmers to make the swimmers feel that this is the best thing that happened to them and to give off their best during training and then of course in competitions.
Francis Mana Ashley, who won gold in the 100-meter breaststroke in the President's Cup, which was held on April 23, said the event will help swimmers improve on their time and swimming skills.
This competition is helping us drop our times and improve on our swimming skills. So I'll say that it's good for us.
The 13th Africa Games is expected to be held in Ghana between March 8 and 23 in 2024.